watching this video camera. It looks like I need another dye job, eh? I got a bald spot I'm going to try to get rid of. I'm Tim Byrne. This is Tim Byrne Almost Live. Tracey from Scandinavian Building Services. All right, this lady was super cute. This is the Remy show. I would love her to be on my team. Positive energy, kind, caring, interactive, good conversationalist, just cute as a button. Just as cute as a button. I'm Tim Byrne. This is Tim Byrne Almost Live. I'll see you on the backside. You enjoy this. This is a fun podcast. I'm Tim Byrne. This is Tim Byrne Almost Live. We're down here at the Remy Show for another great episode of Tim Byrne Almost Live. And I have a brand new best friend. I'm so excited. From Scandi, which is actually Scandinavian Lighting.
Cleaning services.
Damn it.
Lighting. Did you not read my card?
No, I didn't. Because I got caught up on the fact that Terry Hayes had passed away.
Absolutely.
And you started with the company just after he passed away, right?
Yes. So he passed in the summer.
But you did speak to him, and you did know him.
Yes, I did. Very.
And now his son is the head hoogaroogie.
The President Russell.
In charge of you.
Yes. Putting his reins on me.
Where are you out of?
So I'm actually out of Peterborough.
Oh.
So, but going back, I used to deal with...
Isn't that where the penitentiary is in Peterborough?
You're a little west of that. So
you got out?
I got out just for the day.
No,
2 days, actually. I was here yesterday, too.
Were you?
Yes.
A 2-day pass.
A 2-day pass, but I have to hand in my shoes tomorrow, so to prove that I was here. So
I got that.
Yep.
Your pass, you got to give them the pass.
Yes,
yeah, right.
Yes.
How long have you been with the company? Since February?
Just since February.
And you guys do cleaning, but you do facility maintenance, so
correct.
That's beyond cleaning.
Absolutely.
So what else do you do?
So we actually have quite a plethora of services that we provide.
What do you have?
Plethora.
That's a great
word.
Don't
ask me to spell it, but I'll say it and I'll spray it, okay? So just letting you know you're going to have lip gloss on you after this.
Do you work out of your house?
I hate that, yes.
You hate it? Or you hate lip gloss at your house?
I love lip gloss. It's no good for my hair, but I hate working out of my home.
Why?
Because everyone thinks you love it, but I did it prior, and you are never off. Do you know what I mean? Even if you're in your jammies at 10 o'clock at night, you're still on.
I love being able to eat Cheerios, do yoga, do some work, go back and watch some Oprah, do some work.
But the part I miss is the camaraderie when you're in an office or you see it. So this is what I love about Scandi. When I need to get used and abused.
Sounds like Scandal.
Sorry. When I need to be used and abused by Scandinavian staff, which are fabulous people, I go to the Woodbridge office.
Okay.
So we have 6 offices across Canada.
You do?
We do. And our head office is actually Edmonton.
Right.
So that is where Russell and the family, our head office is.
Do you think after this airs, you're going to get fired?
I do believe my 3-month probation is over.
Is it?
No. No,
it's not over?
No, I was one of those smart ones.
February, March, April.
Oh,
May.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, you're fine.
You
said February, right? So February, March.
Sending me notices for a meeting.
See?
And that's been for a while. I think that this just put the stand on days with Scandinavian.
So you got 6 offices. Where are they all?
Oh my golly.
Edmonton.
Okay. Edmonton.
Woodbridge,
BC,
Toronto.
Yeah. BC, Montreal, Calgary, Saskatoon, Manitoba.
Saskatoon.
Sure, Saskatoon. Is that 6? That's 6.
Yeah, that's 6.
There we go.
I had to look at my fingers, but I'm pretty sure it's 6.
Yes, it was good. You took your shoe off for that 6th one.
Yeah, I'm missing my baby toes. I understand that's just an evolution of mankind that the baby toe will be gone.
Okay.
In the next 25 years. It's unnecessary. Yeah, it's an unnecessary thing.
Oh.
The baby toe. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so I won't follow.
Supposedly, so is my hair on my head. Yeah, it just fell out. It's like a yarmulke on the back of my head.
Excellent.
Built in like a tattoo in my head.
Nice.
Right?
I sure hope you edit this really well. So
you're getting fired for sure.
Totally.
Okay, so 6 offices. You actually have full staff then?
Yes. Yes.
And you're doing more than housekeeping.
Oh, absolutely. So, and really where we're strong is in the retail and the recreation and arenas.
Arenas, like hockey arenas?
Hockey arenas.
So Canadian of you.
Oh, so Canadian. People keep asking me for tickets for such functions. Like I'm a sports addict. Do I look like I'm a sports addict?
You do?
I'm a fashion person that shops at Winners. There's a plug for Winners. But so anyways, but we do so many different services. So it's not
Like
only
what?
cleaning, so snow removal, window cleaning. We're just looking outside the box for some other verticals that we could expand on. So we're not.
But you're
just
doing
a
housekeeping
cleaner.
too.
Absolutely, that's our primary.
Is it?
For sure. And it's mostly in businesses.
Yeah.
So that's where, the funny thing is Terry and Russell were their only salespeople.
Okay.
And they are so large. When Russell approached me to join his company back in September, just shortly after Terry had passed, and he said, Trace, it's only going to be you and I. And I thought to myself, how the heck did they grow so big? And it's word of mouth. And their reputation is spotless.
No, how old's the business itself?
So the business was actually 1956 is when it was pioneered.
Okay, stop.
Back in Western Canada.
Terry's not that old. Terry
No. So then Terry and his wife Hilda had bought it in 1982. So the kids were very young when they purchased. So
Terry must have been working there first.
No, I think he just acquired the building.
Really?
I think the company, I believe so. And
that's funny.
Isn't that funny? And they have such a strong. So that's really where they grew, was Western Canada.
For sure.
And so respectful.
How'd they find you?
Well, so that's the sad part. So I've been in this industry a little.
I thought that was a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Okay.
I've been in this industry for about 28 years. And yes, I did start when I was 9.
Okay. All right.
So just getting that out there. So I was actually 4 months shy of my 25-year anniversary in distribution.
Okay.
With Swish Maintenance.
Okay.
And I wore so many hats there and loved it. I'm a true prodigy of one of the owners, Mike Ambler. Mike Ambler took me on. My background's accounting.
Right.
I went to school for accounting. That's how Swish hired me, was accounting.
Do you like sales better? Or do you like accounting?
I do love sales better. Well, the other thing too with accounting is my professors had told me that I overthought things. So really, that's another way to say you're really good at accounting. So,
Rice Lakers?
Yes.
You ever go on? Is?
Yes.
Do you know Heartland?
I've heard of
it. BJ's.
I've heard of that. Hey. Okay.
Where were you going?
I wasn't going anywhere.
My mother owned Heartland for 30 years.
Oh, wow.
And so I figured
I remember Heartland. I actually, one of my first jobs was Ann Strother Marina up in Apsley.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, like
I wanted to buy a snowmobile suit, and my dad said, "You get your arse in that marina and start working for it, and then you can buy your own."
So you're a girl from up there anyway.
I am.
You're a Northern Ontario
I grew
girl.
up. Yep. I grew same house on Little Lake.
Yeah.
In Peterborough, where the big lift locks are.
Yep.
Until I was married. So yeah. Yeah, so
how did they found you through?
So what the connection was is I worked with Swish and I worked on some national. So like I said, I wore many hats at Swish. I was a GM, I was a strategic executive, which looked after national accounts. And so one of my large national accounts, I needed a great BSC provider
What's
out west.
BSC?
Building service contractor.
I'm going to use that from now on.
So just through colleagues, they said, why don't you reach out to Scandinavian? And that's how it all started, how I got to know them. And so worked really well with them, had very little issues servicing our customer out west. And so then I left Swish and went over to Avmore. They asked me to join them, manufacturer.
Were you in the thing this morning, the presentation?
Yes, I was.
And the gentleman?
And Michael Watt, yes.
He was your ex-boss?
No, he was my colleague. He and I both are directors.
Gotcha.
We were directors there.
Right.
And Mike and I have known each other. We call each other, I'm his work sister, and he's my work brother when I worked at Avmore.
Most people go work wife, work husband.
Well, the work wife for Avmore, that's Lena, their marketing director.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that position was already filled with Mike.
So you just want to be a sister, not a wife.
That's right. Yeah, and we just knew too much about each other. We really didn't.
I guess you can't have work affairs, right?
No, that I've never heard of those. So
I had one of those. Didn't go well at all. I ruined my whole marriage. No, this marriage is fine.
Is this where this got ruined?
The first one got ruined through a work affair.
But not through this current wife.
No, that was 10 years ago. I got divorced 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I had the work affair 11 years ago.
Oh, alrighty. Okay.
And then got caught.
Oh, okay.
And my brother decided to tell my current wife.
Oh.
Or my ex-wife. Sorry, current at that time. Told her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually, he said either you're either going to give me $100,000 or I'm going to tell your ex-wife. So I told my ex-wife.
Yes.
And then she kicked me out.
And then she kicked you out. Yeah.
And then that girl sued me
there's
for
Mike
wrongful
Gambler right
dismissal.
there. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Mike
Where?
Gambler
Way over there. Yeah.
No, he walked around the corner.
Down that way.
Yeah, it went that way. Anyway, so that's having your 30th wife and not realizing it until you're 30.
Come on.
You missed it. We thought you were in the wedding anniversary, and we looked at it and we're 30. Isn't that sad?
It's Alzheimer's.
That's what it is too.
Dementia.
Yeah, I keep them young. Well, and the building service providers, what they will do, the things that the in-house people don't have time to do. So, for example, if they had to clean these outside windows, your staff wouldn't do that.
Right.
It's
so
that's where companies like ours would come in and do a special service.
How do you run all those offices?
Oh, they've got some great teams. No, so the funny thing is, my role is sales. So I'm sales development for Eastern Canada, but Russell and I kind of talk, so we're just kind of going everywhere. We have some fantastic operational people. And when I first joined on with Scandinavian, I said, let me come and see what you guys do.
Right.
How can I sell what you do if I don't see it, if I don't do it? You can't talk the talk if you don't do the walk.
You're not telling me you went to every office.
Well, let me tell you, that was the biggest... No, I was just teasing.
You didn't go to every office?
No, I didn't. But I went in the middle of the night downtown Toronto, and they threw me into the washrooms.
Ew.
And I had to clean the washrooms. And
was it an aggressive situation?
Oh, absolutely.
You had to punch people out and stuff?
No. And
well, they're throwing you in the can.
So, first of all...
I would have been fighting the whole way. Come on, no way, stop doing that.
And so, first of all, I would be no good at that because I'm too slow. It took me 2 hours.
I thought it was because you were vertically challenged.
And that too.
You couldn't touch the high spots.
So I'm vertically, horizontally, and directionally challenged. So that's what I'm going to say about that.
I thought she was mentally.
So, no.
I was waiting for this.
No.
Mentally. Say mentally.
So.
Didn't work.
So anyways, I have the utmost respect for our team. Our teams, the operational, what they do day to day, night to night is phenomenal.
Who runs Saskatoon? Who runs how do they run all those other bloody offices?
So what we have two gentlemen, Mike Casey, who is our VP of Operations for Ontario Mansas. And then we have
Say Mansas.
Mansas. Okay. And then
sounds like man's ass.
Oh dear. And then we have Mamo who runs, so he is the VP.
You have Mamo that runs man's ass?
No. Mamo runs VP. He's the VP of Operations for Western Canada. So those gentlemen orchestrate the teams.
Okay.
And then we have district managers that orchestrate the account managers.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Why isn't Mamo running man's ass?
No, Mamo's not. Oh my golly gee. Is he just doing this?
We should switch Mamo.
No. So
over
Mamo
to man's ass.
Mamo just.
Hi, Mamo for man's ass?
No. Mamo.
Working for Scandi. There's a sweet bit there.
So, oh my Lord. Who signed me up for this? No. Mamo actually just got promoted to be the VP of Operations nationally. So we were actually looking for someone for the Western region to be the VP of Operations there.
But you must have a manager in each one of those offices, though, right?
Well, Mike
or supervisor, you have somebody.
Mike oversees them. So all the team.
Like they're brick and mortar. They're brick and mortar offices.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So Mike oversees the Ontario team. So we do have managers for sure. But you know what? The autonomy.
Do you meet?
Pardon me?
How often do you meet? Do you guys get together once a year?
We get together. Well, I don't know about that. I haven't been there a year yet. But we're on conference calls every week or every 2 weeks. So we're always connected with everyone.
Nice.
And the executives, we all are on conversations at least twice a month, if not 3 times.
Really?
So, yeah. And then I'll fly out to Edmonton and wreck a rental car and then come back and I'll be good. So I've done that twice. I don't think I'm allowed to rent cars anymore.
Have you wrecked them?
Well, I kind of broke one a little bit.
What do you mean you broke a rental car?
Well, I kind of flipped the hatch open really hard and fast, and it hit the pipe in the underground parking, and it wasn't like a Ford Edge or anything. It was like a BMW.
You went to the BMW?
I did. Well, I had points, so I thought, well, I'll upgrade for the free
Do you bring
points.
your husband with you when you?
No, gosh, no.
What's your husband do?
He's one of those techie geeks. He's
He builds software?
The geeks. Yeah, he'll
Geek
do
Squad kind of guy?
Yeah, like a Geek Squad. He's like computers, all that kind of stuff. And a handyman, but not a very good memory if we don't remember our anniversary. So, yeah. Yep.
And you're wrecking cars for Scandi?
Well, not Scandi. I paid for them on my credit card, so it's my credit card company paid for the damage.
How much damage did you do?
I think it was about $1,500.
Really?
Yeah. That frickin' lip on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. That's depressing. Let's get on to something more positive.
Okay, let's do that. How many phone calls do you make a day to customers?
So between emails and
Not forget emails, just phone calls, live calls.
phone calls, probably about 10.
Okay.
Yes, but remember, I'm new, so I have a huge leads list. Ask me in 6 months, it might be 2. No, I'm just teasing. Yeah.
The number's supposed to go up, not down. We ask our salespeople to reach out to at least 20 people they don't know every day.
And
That's the goal.
I do that rule, but it's a combination between LinkedIn, so I'm on Sales Navigator, so I use that tool all the time.
How come we don't use Sales Navigator on LinkedIn?
It's expensive.
I know it is, but why don't we use it?
Yeah, so you do in-mails, so I'm allowed 20 in-mails, so I'm very careful with those. But between phone calls and emails and in-mails.
What else does LinkedIn Navigator do for you?
So what it does is it provides...
I've heard a lot of people talk about it.
Yes,
Sorry, that's why I'm asking
and it's
the question.
fabulous. It's a fabulous tool for networking, but on the Sales Navigator side, you can drill down to your demographics that you want to target. So if I want to look for companies that have 10,000 or more employees, there are so many different variables to do the searches on. I should work for Sales Navigator and pitch it. No, I don't want to do that because I'm not a techie kind of girl.
But your husband is.
Yeah, but you know what? I have no patience
How long
for
have you
him.
been married for?
It'll be 32 years.
And I was seeing if she
Just
knew.
remembered. If I remember.
She couldn't remember the first couple of them.
Actually, I lied. It's going to be 33 this year. 86 is when we were married. Yeah.
See, she couldn't even remember after the remembering of that time we remembered it.
Yeah.
So are you working out of... Sorry, are you traveling a lot then?
Yes. And I love traveling. It's quiet time. You get your thoughts. You just
But you don't
kind
bring
of
your
break
husband?
lane. No.
Is that how your marriage is done so well?
I think so. And it keeps the calls down from Children's Aid when they were young, when I was away. You got to cut that for sure. Oh, my golly.
Children's Aid?
So I'll tell you really fast.
We're live streaming right now, too,
You
by the way.
are so going to get me in trouble, but I'll tell this story anyways. So...
Russell Hayes is who you're going to get the email from.
So when my kids were really young, I started on the road. Well, actually, my son.
So, sorry, let's just stay current for 2 seconds. Where are you? Are you traveling mostly to Toronto? Are you going to Montreal? Or
Well, right now we're
on a
trying
daily, weekly basis? Where,
absolutely. At least Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm traveling into the GTA because we really want to grow Ontario.
Right.
That's our focus right now for the next couple more months. So we're really getting some in-ground in there. Then I'll start traveling to Mansass and out to Edmonton and Calgary with Manny. Yeah.
And Carl from Calgary. I would want all my operations people to have a name that directly related to the city they were in. Like if I had a guy for Toronto, I want him Tonto.
Tonto. Oh my golly.
Tonto from Toronto. Tito from Toronto. Right? Eddie from Edmonton. Carl from Calgary. Manny from Mansass. I just think Mansass is good. So you're moving all the time. Are you sleeping in hotels then?
Oh yeah, when I go away for sure. In Ontario, I'm not. I just,
home.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I did for this show because it's too early in the morning to drive
Right.
from Peterborough. Tried it once and I didn't like
Once
that.
the 407's connected, it'll be fine.
It'll be okay, but you know what? The expense of it is brutal. Regardless who pays for it, it's expensive.
Sure.
You know, if you're running that 3 times a week, holy Hannah banana.
Yeah, but Russ can afford it.
Yeah, I
He's
gotta be a
rich,
good
eh?
girl though. I gotta be a good girl.
He's
I gotta keep my expenses down.
He has more money than God.
Yeah, okay. Look, we're still working on the ROI of his investment of me, so I got to make sure I.
Okay,
don't
so how
spend.
long does that take? A year or two?
We're thinking, 16 to 18 months.
Yeah.
Because these are some really big deals.
That's an honest answer. I like it.
Yeah. So for sure, there's some deals that I can probably flip soon. But
So how does he measure you on I say every 3 months, every 6 months? How does he measure your performance to see if you're actually heading towards a target that recoups your primary investment?
right. So it's kind of a mutual aspect of that. Right now, we're
How much
working
job
on.
you should tender?
Well, so here's the cool thing: that's the nice thing about being. This is a fresh new system for us, sales. So we want to develop a CRM because down the road, like I'm hoping in 18 months, we will be hiring a sales team and I'll be overseeing the sales team.
Right,
so
that's
we
your
need
goal.
to build, that's right. So I need to build a really good CRM so that
What CRM are you going to use?
that's what we don't know. So right now we have ScandiTrack, which is actually
What's ScandiTrack?
So ScandiTrack is actually a phenomenal tool that Russell and his dad built, and we use that in our field. So it's checks and balances for.
That's for operations.
That's right. But there's also a
Blitz.
Oh, so you're pitching that one? Okay, so that's good.
Well, they're like a Salesforce, but they're a cheaper version of
Okay.
it, are less Excel, more
Okay.
dashboard orientated.
Good.
I don't know them, Jack.
Diddle?
Quiz knows, but I really liked the chick that was doing it, and I felt that she. Right to the
So
point.
I'll take a photocopy. I'll
to
take
the
a
point
picture
where
of it on my
we
phone.
liked her, and she also has this call logic that I like too.
Oh,
Anyway.
okay.
Okay, so,
So
but
anyway, so we're building that.
how does Russ determine at 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, like you said, 18 months to see
Right.
some return on your investment?
Well, it'll tell the first PO.
Okay.
So right now we're doing quotes. So he sees the momentum of those, and like I said, we're building a CRM
Who
together.
quotes the work?
It's a variety of people. So
You?
it'll be myself when I get to know it. So we're mutually we speak I did the lip gloss thing again with the lips. We speak every week.
So okay,
but
mine
then
smells like asparagus.
as long as nothing else does. And then every 2 weeks we talk about, and I have a manual
Right.
CRM that we review.
So you're physically keeping
Oh,
track
absolutely.
of
Yeah,
what you're doing.
for
right?
sure. So
That's good.
again, it's only the two of us. So it's easy to keep track of each other. And it's mutual, the same thing. If he's working on something big, then he lets me know about it.
Right.
So then I'm not double dipping on his deals. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not
So
going
who's
after.
running the booth here?
So I signed us up because this is our first time.
You have a booth?
Yes.
Are you by yourself?
No, I have my teammates are there. So 2 of our operational
Sure,
people
they
are
come
here.
in and help you.
Well, absolutely. Yesterday's team was phenomenal.
Oh, you have different people today.
Yes.
Oh, that sucks.
Yes. Oh no, they've never been to the booth, like to an
But it's-
ISSA.
It's hard when you have new people from one day to the next because they get the drift the first day.
Yes.
I mean, I find
Yes.
trade shows have a culture of their own,
Yes.
and
yes.
the first day you kind of get to figure it out, and then the
Yeah.
second day you can pick up
Yeah.
the pace.
Yeah.
And if you have new
That's
people every
true.
day, I always find that new people, the first few hours they're here, they're kind of
Yeah.
trying to figure out the landscape
Yes.
and how things
Yes.
are functioning, right?
Yes.
I don't like it's funny. I don't want new people every day. I want the same crew from one end of a trade show to another.
And I could, but this was like I said, this
Oh,
is
I
our
know.
first year.
Never mind, you're new
And
too, and you like
so
to meet
my
everybody.
other-
You get
yeah.
to know them too.
Absolutely. But the 3 that were here yesterday, they wanted to come back today. But unfortunately, I had 2 already assigned, and plus they have to experience it as well. So Remy invited our business into the ISSA
Yeah.
world, and to us, rave reviews. They've had a great time so far meeting customers that we invited,
Yeah.
new potential customers, but also the manufacturers and the suppliers and the
Sure.
distributors.
You get to do a podcast.
They never and you get to do a podcast with a filter, I pray.
Right
But
now?
anyways, you never know. But it gives them the exposure that they need. You know, when they're out in the field, if they saw something at the show, they can say, "Hey, I can help you, Mr. Customer. I know the answer,
Yeah.
or I know a resource for that answer." You know, and that's what our values and our core values at Scandinavian are, service is key, motivate,
Kindness.
kindness.
Sorry, you can tell from you, you're a kind person.
Absolutely.
And so was Terry.
Oh, the cream of the crop, and the whole family is. It's amazing.
So I've only met Russ twice, and at the same function. Do you get like?
Oh yeah.
But I knew his father, and I see his father twice a year for 20 years. Do you get it? Like
wow.
And then I've only found he passed away when I was at a function.
Oh dear.
With Russ and Russ and I went. You look so familiar to me. Of course, I hadn't seen Russ ever. Do you get it? But it looks like his father.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And he's so young. I don't feel like his mother, but I feel like an aunt.
Right.
Yeah. So totally, that's something.
We're gonna get some hair club, hair men color stuff for men. What's
but
that?
That's peculiar.
What's the one I use in my beard? Just for men. Get just for men. Because I'm white as a ghost. I look like Santa.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah.
It's not as creepy as him then. Hopefully.
Santa? Do you think Santa's creepy?
Some days, some of ours in Peterborough are a little bit creepy. I wouldn't take my kids there. Well, they did once. Yeah. Yeah.
Tracy.
Yes, honey.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
You're gonna come across like a rock star.
I don't know what of that you're gonna get.
In all honesty, Tracy, you're such a kind, nice person. You got good energy and a good aura.
Thank you.
It's gonna come across that camera at 100 miles an hour.
I hope so.
And Russ made the right hire.
I hope so. I really love the company. The funny thing is, my career is I've been with family companies. And it's
you're either into it or you're not.
That's right. Absolutely.
Just so you know.
Switch, great company. Avmore, great company.
Because you're either into that corporate, because there's a real different culture between a family business and a corporate stakeholder, shareholder business, right? Really big, a huge
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's so many pros and cons to both, but I love them all.
There's pros and cons for both.
Absolutely.
And you're really into the family or you're not.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Family businesses can be really stressful.
Oh, for sure.
Because you're working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with them.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just different though, because you feel like you're. It's okay to be in your house coat while you're working in a family business. Yeah. When a corporate business, you're there at 8 and you finish at 5 and
exactly.
And everything,
and you have a life after 5.
And you do, but you also have this very strict mandate.
Yes.
It's not 2 sick days. Yeah. At our place, everybody gets to come and go as they please.
Yeah, exactly.
You're sick. Here's the difference. At our place, when you're late, people ask you if you're okay.
Yeah.
In a corporation, they ask where you are.
Yep. Exactly. Absolutely. You know, it's funny. When I resigned from Swish, it broke my heart. It literally broke my heart. But again,
it broke theirs too, I bet.
It did. Like, Mike Ambler, like I said, I'm a protege of him. And that was the toughest thing because I just admire him, and to this very day I still adore him, and I adore them all. They brought me to who I am today, and I just have so many kudos for them, and Avmore as well. But it's a tough culture.
You don't have to hold that.
Okay, well, I was afraid it was going to drop. So, anyways, but
thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
I'm Tim Byrne. This is Tim Byrne Almost Live with my dearest friend Tracey from
Scandinavian.
See, I like to say Scandi.
Well, say it properly and then say it.
Scandinavian. Scandi.
Are we going to get engaged?
No, thank you for coming on the show. I'm Tim Byrne. This is Tim Byrne Almost Live. I am your Wednesday night drive home. We are down here at the Remy Show. We'll see you next week. Well, she's a cutie patootie. Remember, I'm going to give you a little Timology before I leave. I don't have a to-do list. I only have a do list. Don't procrastinate things. Whatever you can get done today, get it done. I don't care if you have to work late or not. It gives you time to have more coffee tomorrow. I'm Tim Byrne. This is Tim Byrne Almost Live. Subscribe, watch the show, pass it around, download it, Google it, Spotify it, lick it, eat it, puke on it, pee on it. And remember, stick your head above the foxhole. Because you can't become a hero unless you do.